Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 16 is entitled as Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga, the yoga of the divine and demonic nature. Sloka 7, Part 6. Pravṛttiṁ ca nivṛttiṁ ca janā vidur āsurāḥ na śaucaṁ nāpi cācāro na satyaṁ teṣu vidyate. Those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness, nor proper behavior, nor truth is found in them. In the past few sessions, we learned some aspects about cleanliness. Next is āsurāḥ. Na śaucaṁ, nāpi cācāro, na satyaṁ, teṣu vidyate. Āsurāḥ means that which is prescribed practices in the scriptures. One cannot get to this stage of performing prescribed practices in the scriptures if one is not clean. So, cleanliness promotes one to perform prescribed activities as mentioned in the scriptures. That is āsurāḥ. Because the Asuric people are not clean, that we learnt already. They are not even qualified to perform any of the prescribed karma in the scriptures, namely Sandhyavandana. It is said in Daksha Smriti, Sandhyahinah asuchihi nittyam anaraha sarva karmasu. So, if one fails to do Sandhyavandana, one becomes unclean. If one does, one considered to be clean. Once we witnessed someone remove his sacred thread and placed it on the bed before taking shower, then after taking shower came back and put back the sacred thread. And there are few other second initiated devotees who remove their sacred thread and hang it on a wall before going to bed, and in the morning wear it back. None of these are recommended practices. The sacred thread that is worn must not be removed as and when one needs. It is important to wear the sacred thread all the time and keep it clean. And for sure, the sacred thread is not a key holder. Sometimes we also see devotees mishandle the chanting bag, placing it anywhere and everywhere. Never wash them. Use the chanting bag like a wallet to carry changes and other things. None of these things are good practices. It is disrespect to the chanting itself. One may ask a question that in scriptures it is mentioned that those who perform regular Sandhyavandana very strictly, one reaches Prajapati Loka, the higher planet. So the question is, does it give Prajapati Loka or makes one clean? The answer is very simple. If one desires to attain Prajapati Loka, they will attain that Loka. If one does it without any expectation, they get cleansed. That is why we chant Kayena Vacha Manasendriyerva Buddhyatmanava Prakriti Swabhavat Karomi Yat Tat Sakalam Parasmai Narayanayati Samarpayami Sakalam Krishna Arpanamastu. Whatever I do, either by body, speech, mind, or sensory organs, I surrender and submit all that at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. So that is āsurāḥ. Na śaucaṁ nāpi cācāro. The last one in the sloka that we need to study is na satyaṁ teṣu vidyate. Satyaṁ, speaking the truth. Because the demoniac people have the habit of deceiving others, they will not speak the truth. They will not convey the message as it is. They will not speak what is good for others. Satyaṁ is that spoken without altering the message, conveying the message of what one has heard as it is, or conveying the message as they have seen as it is. Since these Āsuric people are self-centered, selfish, we cannot expect truth in their words, and their speech does not do any benefit for the living entities. Na bhuta hitam, rather does harmful things. Ravana, when he came to kidnap Mother Sita, he was disguised as a sannyasi. So such people come into our life as a well-wisher, as an advisor, as a friend, but to deviate us from our right path. Therefore, it is important we have good association of saintly people. We accumulate the knowledge of the scripture to some extent, so that we can discriminate between the good advice and the bad ones, discriminate between good people and envious ones. To summarize, this sloka speaks about the demoniac type of person who does not know the righteous deeds, the pravṛttiṁ marga that leads to worldly happiness, and those which are the means for liberation, nivṛttiṁ marga. They don't know either one of the marga, path, which are prescribed in the Shastra, nor do they have cleanliness, both internal or external. They do not have the right conduct either. They do not even have the practice of speaking what will be beneficial to other beings. In the next verse, verse 8, we will learn that not only the Āsuric people not speak the truth, na satyaṁ teṣu vidyate, but also they speak untruth, asatyaṁ, as they like. Let's learn what untruth they speak from the next verse in our next session. Pravṛttiṁ ca nivṛttiṁ ca janā vidur āsurāḥ na śaucaṁ nāpi cācāro na satyaṁ teṣu vidyate. Namaste. Hare Krishna.